Hi, and welcome to Guinea Drone Service. I'm your host today, Mohammed Sise. Today we're going to be looking at a construction site where we're going to be focusing on a cliff that exists on that construction site. We're going to be providing 5 different services at this construction site. The the first being a short video clip of this cliff. The second being a 3D map of the cliff. The third being an ortho mosaic map of the cliff, and the fourth being the DSM and DTM map of the cliff, and the last is a low resolution virtual tour of the site. And the reason why we offer the virtual tour, um, actually we offered it in this package. It was not necessary, but we offered in this package a low res version of it in this package so that the client can see if it's something that they will be interested in. If it is something that they're interested in, most of the time it is. They just don't know about it until they see a low res of it. Then they can decide to call us and say, hey, can we have a high res of this walkthrough virtual tour that you created, and then we can provide the high quality version of the walkthrough virtual tour. So without further delaying this, I'm going to take you to the computer so you can look at you can look at each of the example of the 5 different services that we are providing at this service at this construction site. So let's go to the computer now and look at it. So this is the first service that we started with at the construction site. Following this, we're going to take a look at the 3D map that was created from data that were collected at this site. The second service that we provided here at the construction site is this 3D map here. We were able to create this by collecting few data from the drone that allow us to create this 3D map. As you can see, there's a lot of detail in this map. There's a lot of information here. You can build a lot of stuff from this map. Starting off with measurement. If you want to measure the height from this edge of this cliff to the bottom, you can do that. You want to measure the length of this mountain face, you can do that. Also, you can measure it out. You can do a lot of other stuff. You can do roof inspection. You can zoom in. If that was my intention, I probably would have descended a little bit lower to capture even better quality pictures. So I can even with this distorted image, you can see the rust on the roof here, on all of these roofs. So you can tell that this roof eventually need to be removed and repaired or replaced. Yeah, so 3D map can be used for a lot of different stuff. Today I'm just going to be skimming through most of this stuff, the very minimum details. The next service that we provided was orthomosaic map. So orthomosaic map is photorealistic 2D map of that 3D map that you just looked at. So this gave you a survey grade measurement, allow you to do survey grade measurement, very very short picture. And this is one of the benefits of using orthomosaic map. It allows you to properly measure this, how properly also, um, but it's represented in 2D. So that's what that is. And if you do an asset management, you want to find out uh, your your assets on the construction your assets on the construction site, you can use this to monitor it. So this was our third service that we provided. Now the fourth service is DSM model. The DSM model um, show elevations, right? So it's color coded. The highest point is red, lowest point is yellow. Second highest point is yellow. Below yellow, you have green. Below that, you have the lowest ground, which is represented in blue. even darker blue, which means the dark blue area is the lowest area. This line here that you see, this is a trench, so it's below the ground, which is represented in dark blue. Now, the difference between a DSM model, and a DTM model, the DSM model show the bare ground and every object that's on it, trees, rock formation, and buildings. So these are buildings here, these are trees, these are rock formation here. You have some dirt that was excavated from the side of this cliff. Now the DTM now only show bare ground. Doesn't show any main object, any nature formation, any nature made trees, rocks. Doesn't show any of that. It just show you the elevation of the bare ground. That's the purpose of a DTM model. And both of these models can serve use for information. Um, Now, the last service that we're going to talk about is the virtual reality or virtual tour or virtual walkthrough of the scene. And we will look into a different program for that. So now this is the low res walkthrough or 360 virtual tour that I was telling you about. This allows you to literally virtually tour the work site. Um, without actually physically being there, you can travel to this photo to have the experience, the limited experience of being there in person, right? So if you want to move close to the mountainside, you can look up the mountain, you can look up the little cliff, you can look up the cliff, look to the left of it. If you're sitting in front of your computer, you can look behind you, turn around, look up, look down. Again, um, this is what do you call it? A low resolution version that I sent him. So if he's interested in a high resolution version of this video, I can send him now also. But it's a low resolution copy of it. You can see how beneficial this can be to a construction manager. You can look or even do even better than this. But these are just few images that I put together just to give them a feel for 3D walkthrough. We can do this for buildings. We can do this for real estate people. We can do this for real estate agencies, um, construction workers, mining sites, you name it. Literally, the imagination is your limit. Right, so you could zoom in, zoom out, look at the ground, look up, spin around, look around, move back to the beginning point, look on the ground again, look around, look up. So this wraps up all the service that we provided at this site. All right, so this is the last um, service that we provided at this website. So if any of this sound like something that you wanna get involved with, or you wanna be done at your work site or at your company, give me a call. I have my contact information below this video. If you wanna um, customize something to meet your needs, just contact me and let me know. Or if you see any of the service that was presented to you today here in this video, and you would like to have it done at your provided to you at your work site, again, give me a call. My name is Mohammed, and I thank you guys.